Recording in
well
progress.
around the Daisy token and the ECO platform. So welcome everybody. Great to have you with us. Also joined here today with another co-founder partner. Ilya is with us, and Edward could not make it here today live. He's got some important meetings that he's attending to right now. So we're just thrilled to be here. We're also broadcasting live on YouTube as well. And of course,
Très
this
importante, nous sommes maintenant en direct sur YouTube aussi. Et ce webinaire sera traduit en 8 langues différentes. Vous pouvez juste
액세스 해주시면 통역 서비스를 받으실 수 있습니다. 한 30초 정도 저희가 시간을 좀 갖고 제가 화면을 공유해 드리도록 하죠. 일리아님 어떠십니까 오늘?
Отлично, очень отличное настроение. Рад, с нетерпением ждал этого события последние 3 дня. Столько людей обсудили это.
大家都特别兴奋。我们相信大家也很期待今天分享的内容。
We look forward for this project for the token to go live.
我们也特别期待。
When you share this, especially now we have a chance to translate this into many languages, right? So we'll have recording. If somebody is not able to join from Germany, France, Vietnam, China, Japan, they will be able to listen in recording also on YouTube, which is very important because we want to make sure that everybody understands exactly what it's all about, the launchpad, the token concept, the value, right? So Alex, you are the best person to nail it, to explain exactly in details, how exactly it's going to work.
Thanks for kind words. Man, Ilya, you're so happy today, and it just brings my mood up also.
Yeah. Thank you, Alex.
Love it. All right, let's dive in, guys. I'm going to pull my screen share up here. And let's dive in. So first of all, guys, let's recap the last 72 hours, the first 72 hours of the Daisy presale that comes to an end in about 55 minutes as we move into the open round phase. But guys, some highlights to feature here. First of all, the purchases were limited in the first 72 hours to pre-existing Daisy members only. And they were limited to only one token pack per tier. And the first 12 hours of the launch were limited to tier 1 packs only. So the majority of that 10-cent round was reserved to be spread out throughout the community. Over 50,000 members participated in the first 12 hours at that tier 1 pack only round. Over 165 million Daisy tokens have been sold in the first 72 hours. And that's incredible. That's over half of the pre-sale supply in the first 72 hours. We have another 72-hour round that we're going to be announcing here today, the open round. And then, of course, the public referral round as well. Guys, the open round that begins in 55 minutes at 11 a.m. UTC time is really the biggest opportunity for the entire community. Why is that? Well, because it's unlimited for every member. So for example, maybe you've already bought all your token packs for your tiers. Maybe, for example, you're a tier 2 member and you've already bought token pack 1 and token pack 2. Now in the open round, you can go in and purchase as many token pack 1 or token pack 2s as you wish. If, for example, you're a tier 5 member and maybe you've already purchased token pack 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, now in the open round, you can come in and purchase all of the token pack 5 packs that you want, or all of the token tier 1 packs that you want. You can come in and participate with no limit on how many pack token packages you can purchase. This is also a really great opportunity for those that maybe didn't have the resources, the USDT, to go all the way through to your highest tier, but you still want to get some more Daisy tokens. So maybe you've bought some of the token packs, maybe you couldn't go higher but you want to get involved still at the lower levels of the token packages, this is just a great opportunity for everyone in all of those situations. And of course, even for our tier 10 members who've been able to participate in this last phase, this is an opportunity for you to come in and continue to add tokens to your supply. So this is definitely the biggest round and the biggest opportunity for everybody, because there's no limit to this, and you can really come in and purchase what you want in this round. Here's some details for the Daisy Open round. Anyone who is a Daisy member can participate. That means that you could join today and participate. You could join tomorrow. You could join in the next 72 hours. New members can join Daisy, and when they register for Daisy, they can participate in the Daisy token sale. To become a Daisy member, you must buy at least the tier 1 at daisy.global through a referral link. And so in order for anyone to participate in the token sale, they have to join Daisy through a referral link at daisy.global, and then they can participate in this current round. You simply use the same wallet and dApp browser that you used to register with Daisy, and you're going to go to daisypresale.com. The website will instantly recognize your wallet. The decentralized app will recognize your wallet. You'll immediately be logged in to the pre-sale back office, and you can purchase any of your current tier token packs, and you can purchase them an unlimited amount of times. Now, definitely recommend, like, for example, if someone is let's say a tier 3 member, so that means you have the ability to buy a 400 USDT token pack. It would be much better for you to buy the $400 pack one time than purchase 4 100 USDT packs. Why? Because you have to pay the gas fees, the energy fees, for 4 transactions instead of just 1 transaction. But you can come in and choose which token packs you want to buy, and you can purchase those token packages over and over again. There's no limit on that. The current price is 0.5 USDT, 50 cents, and there's over 60 million tokens left in the 50-cent round before the price moves to $1. And so big opportunity for everyone to participate in the 50-cent round that's going to take place in now 50 minutes from here. Energy fees for each token pack can be up to 100 TRX. So you want to make sure that for every token pack that you're purchasing, you have 100 TRX, 100 Tron available in your wallet. If you're making your very first purchase with Daisy token, you will have to approve your USDT wallet, and you'll need to have 5 Tron available for that approval step. That's a one-time process, but on your very first token pack purchase, if you've not purchased yet, you will need to have that extra 5 Tron available in your wallet as well. The open round is going to last for 72 hours. Why such a long period of time? Well, because we want to make sure that people that want to participate in the Daisy token have time to register in Daisy. For some people, they're going to learn how to use, set up their Tron wallet for the first time, how to use their Tron Link app or their Tron Link Chrome extension for the first time. So now that we're able to extend this to new members who may have to be learning the process for the very first time, we want to make sure that we give everyone enough time to come in to register for Daisy and to be able to participate in this round. Additionally, we know that right now there's about 90,000 Daisy members that have not yet participated in the token sale. Many of them have not been plugged into communication. Many of them have been getting their resources ready, and they've been waiting for this open round to come in and participate. So we wanted to make sure that we gave plenty of time, 72 hours for the open round. The referral round, and this is a new announcement. We've not shared this with anyone until now, but the referral round is scheduled to go live on July 15th for non-Daisy members. And the price point of the referral round will be 1.25 USDT. The reason that we're going to have a gap from the open round to the referral round is this is a big opportunity for Daisy members who are participating in the referral program. we want to make sure that you have plenty of time to reach out to your friends, to your family, to your business partners, to your social media, and prepare people for this open round. There are so many thousands and thousands, really tens of thousands of people that want to buy the Daisy token, but they're not a part of Daisy. And they're not interested in being a part of Daisy, but they want the Daisy token. Now, this $1.25 round is very powerful because the public round that's going to be done on 6 major IDO platforms is going to go all the way. It's going to start at $2.50 all the way up to $5. And so the public sale, if you're not referred by a Daisy member, will be from $2.50 to $5. So even for the referral round, this is a huge opportunity to get the Daisy token at 4 times less than the opening price on the exchanges. So the referral round is scheduled to go live on July 15th for non-Daisy members. Congratulations to all of the bonus pool earners in May and June, and we've got the numbers in it. We're going to share those numbers with you right now. The first spillover maker pool closed on June the 30th, and there was a total of 3,710 members who earned at least 1 share in that bonus pool. The total shares earned is 8,463 shares that were earned during that promotion. That means that every single share is worth 2,363 Daisy tokens per share. Now, there's people who have earned multiple shares, some that have earned 10, 20, and 30 shares. But think about this a second. At just $5 a token, that's over a $10,000 bonus that you earned per share in this pool simply by referring 4 people. So huge congratulations to every single one of you that participated in the referral plan in May and June, and you earned shares in the spillover pool. Every one of those shares is worth 2,363 tokens, and we'll be publishing the pool, the smart contract, and all of that this month. So just stay tuned, be patient, and you'll be able to withdraw those tokens and see those tokens and all of that. Of course, those tokens will participate in the vesting period and the staking benefits as well. Now, for the 1% bonus pool, 1,565 members qualified for the 1% pool, with a total of 3,048 shares. And so, of course, we don't know how much those shares are worth yet because we're still in the pre-sale. But 1% of all of the pre-sale revenue goes into this bonus pool, and that pool will pay out after the referral round ends. And so once the referral round ends, you will see in your back office, if you qualify for this pool, you will have the opportunity to withdraw your USDT in the month of July. So congratulations to everyone who qualified. And again, this will pay out after the referral round ends on July the 20th. We have a brand new spillover maker pool that is live as of July 1st, and it goes all the way until July 31st at 11:59 UTC. Only new referrals in July count. So any referrals prior to July do not count in this bonus pool, but any new referrals in July count. Refer 4 new Daisy members with 1,000 USDT in contributions, and you earn a share. You can earn an unlimited number of shares, and there are 10 million Daisy tokens that are being put into this pool. Now, I personally believe that the July pool is actually going to be more valuable in share value than the previous pool, because the previous pool, we had a lot of early momentum. We had a lot of people getting involved early on. And now in July, it's a fresh start. It's a clean slate. And I believe that these 10 million tokens in July could potentially be worth more per share than even the first spillover maker bonus pool. So you have the entire month of July to earn shares in the spillover maker pool. Also, by qualifying for Pacesetter Gold or Pacesetter Leader by the end of July, there are 10 million Daisy tokens in both of these bonus pools, and you have until the end of July to qualify for either one of those bonus pools. If you're in your 30 days, you can qualify for Pacesetter Gold. And of course, there's no time limit on qualifying for Pacesetter Leader. As we announced before, we're going to be having an incredible leadership event in Dubai at the end of September. Anyone who qualifies as Pacesetter Gold or Pacesetter Leader will be invited to join us for this VIP event at the end of September in Dubai. And we will also be announcing our very first Daisy International Summit. We're going to have many of the DCO partners that will be with us at those events, discussing their projects and what we're supporting. It's going to be an incredible time. You don't want to miss it. We're going to be doing all kinds of giveaways and announcements and training and education. And that will be in January, also in Dubai. Make sure that you go to CoinMarketCap, go to the search bar and type in Daisy Launchpad. And when you get there, make sure you click on the watch list star. It'll ask you to log in or set up a new account. Literally, you just put your email in and pick a password and it's done. And this really helps give us exposure. We're now over 6,000 watches on this on coinmarketcap.com. And we would really want to keep building that number up. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you go and add Daisy Launchpad to your watch list. Also, while you're there, after you add it to your watch list, take a moment and put your estimations in. What do you think the Daisy token is going to be worth at the end of August, at the end of September, at the end of October? Here's an example of what that looks like. And as you submit that, it's going to take a poll from the community, all of the community that's giving their expectations, and then it's going to publish those numbers. And this is a great way for you to show your vision and your support for the Daisy token. Also want to make sure that everyone is a part of the Daisy token Telegram group, as well as the Medium channel. And we will be beginning our Twitter campaign very soon as well. So from the daisypresale.com back office, you can come in here and simply click on, for example, the Telegram link, and it'll take you to the Telegram channel. And this is the official Telegram channel for the Daisy token. It's been amazing to watch people talking, getting excited, asking questions, answering questions. There's a great energy building in that group. We just opened the group up, and already there are thousands of members in the Daisy token group. So from the daisypresale.com back office, you can follow and join that Telegram group and the other social channels that are being published there as well. So guys, I'm excited to turn the call over right now to my good friend and really the mastermind behind the architecture of the Daisy smart contracts and now the Daisy DCO platform. Alex, thanks for being with us here today, man. And we're going to throw it over to you.
All right. Thanks for invite. Hang on. Let me screen share. Yep. Looks like all is good. Yeah. So this part of our talk, we focus on our crowdfunding platform. A lot of details are going to be talked here, like how we came up with this, questions like staking, like participation, like protection, lots of them we're going to cover right now. But before we do that, right, there is obviously one important note from our one of the main tokenomics guys, mastermind behind tokenomics, Jeremy. So I kind of awkwardly giving a ball back to him. Jeremy, would you please kindly go over the tokenomics?
Absolutely. We'll go real quickly over this slide, and you can always come back, folks, and see this for yourself. This is also being updated in the white paper as well. But as you can see, a total of 30% of Daisy tokens are being made available in the pre-sale, as well as an additional small percent available in the public realm. We have also 18% that is set aside for yield farming. And this is to simply support the passive rewards to the community while we're launching the DCO platforms and we're getting the profits and the revenue up through the different projects. We have 10% set aside for liquidity. This will be used by the market makers when we launch in August and beyond. This will be used on the open exchanges by the market makers to help support the growth of the exchanges and provide the necessary liquidity of the Daisy token. Of course, we'll also be using the revenue from the pre-sale to support the pairing liquidity as well. So all of that will be provided. Important note here is that the liquidity and several of these categories will be used for market making and for buyback. And so any revenue that's created in the market making process as the token is being sold in the open market will be used to buy back the token, right? So we will continually that money will continually be put back into the open market to buy back. And it's our intention to buy back the token between $5 and $20. So we will be actively participating in the open market buyback all the way up to the $20 price point of Daisy in August, September, October, November, and December. So to the end of this year. There's also 15% of the tokens that are set aside for marketing. This is for strategic partnerships that we'll be announcing over the weeks to come, different social influencers and teams that are backing the Daisy projects, publicly traded companies, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. This portion of the token is subject to lockup. By the way, the lockup for all of these categories, including the team tokens, goes all the way out to a 3-year vesting period. This is important for you guys to know because a lot of people think, well, how come we have to vest our tokens? Is everyone else vesting their tokens? And the answer is yes, the tokens in-house internally are actually being vested much longer and for 100% than the members' tokens. And so our goal is this. Our goal is that the pre-sale tokens represent the circulating supply. And our goal is to burn 50% of the total supply of tokens so that in the end, there's no more than 50% of tokens and there's no more than 30 to 40% of those tokens that are circulating in the market over the next couple of years. And so we have a very conservative approach. The goal is to avoid all pump and dump scenarios and to really build the value and the stability underneath the token long term. 8% of the tokens are set aside for the development team, the DCO platform, and Daisy founders. And we've internally discussed with everyone involved that we are also contributing 50% of those tokens to be burned. Every development partner, every founding partner has agreed we're also going to contribute to a 50% burn, even with our own tokens for backing the project. The DAO, which is the community, has 13.9% tokens that are available to grow and to expand and whatever we need to do. Same thing. Those tokens are also subject to lockup and will be subject to being burned as well. And we have 5% of the Daisy tokens that have been set aside for the Daisy bonus pools. And so I guess the biggest point on this is that the entire goal of the architecture of the smart contract around the tokenomics is we want to lower the circulating supply as fast as possible, as aggressively as possible. And we want to make sure that the circulating supply, the tokens that are available to be sold in the open market are the tokens that are owned by the Daisy community through this pre-sale activity. And the whole goal is to make that the foundation of our long-term growth. And so we've got some great dynamics here built into the tokenomics. We're burning tokens at every corner. When DCO projects join, when rewards are given, when commissions are paid by those projects, it's burn, 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 burn. We want to be a deflationary model where we continue to increase the value of the token and decrease the total supply. So Alex, I'll throw it back to you.
Okay. Now, let's talk about DCO. What DCO is and how it came to be. Well, DCO is decentralized crowd offering. This is the heart of our platform. What it is conception and how it was born. We basically looked over the modern landscape of how pre-sales are done. We looked at them historically as the usual Kickstarter model, the IPO, the ICO, the IDO, and really we were not 100% happy with any of those models. We felt that some of the things that we're used to, that we want to have, are missing, right? And we decided to extend these models. This is what, DCO is. Now, exactly. We would like to have high raise projects. If we look at the usual IDO project, the raise is usually under 1 million, right? For a real time limited frame, right? So we want to have high raise projects, active projects, perhaps existing businesses raising their funds for a long time. Second, we want performance-based rewards. I wonder why, but one of the things that are missing right now is any lack of incentivization for high performance. We want people who join the Easy platform to actively participate, to take an action and get rewarded for that, to invite more people, to stake more, to buy more shares. And we don't want them to just do it like, hey, thanks for that. We want them to receive high rewards for that. Now, the third one is a DAO. When we say things like burning half of our team tokens, right? When we talk about token in general, and if you look at the amount of tokens that we distribute, we're basically giving most of the power to the community. And the concept of DAO is central to this platform. We want you guys to actively participate, to propose, to make changes on multiple levels. This may be some configuration change, some percentage, or this may be a new project introduction, a new perhaps network expansion, and so on. And the last one is we would really like to keep you guys protected. So there may be a good project and it might look good, but we must make sure that this project can never hurt us and this platform in any way. So we made sure that there are protection models that we can apply to keep our platform protected. Now, part of this presentation, we would focus on a person called Alice. Alice is a backer. Alice is interested in a DAISY platform and would like to participate in multiple projects. Here are a few facts about Alice. First, she believes in a platform itself and platform growth, meaning that she's sure that she wants to stake, she wants to get some DAISY staking rewards. She's confident in a DAISY platform for her to perform even, I don't know, participation, fundraisers, call it however you like. Now, she wants to create a portfolio of great projects. She wants to reduce the amount of noise that's happening in most of the groups with the intense shilling. She wants to have an ecosystem that cares about her, and she wants to know that projects that join this platform, they are legit. Third one, she is ready to actively participate. She has a team of friends around her who are also a DAISY believers, and these friends, they also want to join, and she knows that by taking an action and wanting to get rewarded for that, she can first help herself grow her portfolio. She can get much better benefits from anything, from staking, from joining projects, and so on. Now, right now, Jeremy is gonna lay out how the process of the whole DCO joining gonna play out. Mr. Jeremy.
Absolutely. It's a very, very simple process. So Alice says, hey, I want to be a part of the DAISY platform, meaning I want to participate in the future DCOs. As new projects are launched on the platform, I want to be a part of some or all of those projects. So what does Alice need to do? Well, the first thing, obviously, Alice needs to do is she needs to buy the DAISY token. right? So right now we know that there's a few days left at a short window to pre-sale, but in the future, Alice would go to the open market exchange. She would go to Uniswap, or she would go to PancakeSwap, or she would go to, one of the multiple exchanges that will be listed on, and she'll buy the Daisy token, right? And that Daisy token will go to her wallet, and she'll purchase that token in the open market. And then if she wants to participate in the platform, in the DCOs, Alice would then stake the token. And of course, that would give her some great advantages as well. But one of the big advantages is when she stakes the token, she now has the opportunity to participate in these DCO projects. So Alice would buy the Daisy token in the open market or in pre-sale if you're Alice today. But in the future, she would buy the token on the open market, and she would then stake the Daisy token. And of course, we're going to have education and training on exactly how easy it is to stake and all of that when the time comes. The next thing Alice is going to have to do, if she wants to participate in a DCO project, so she wants to crowdfund one of these projects and participate as a backer, she will have to go through a KYC approval process. Now, Alice doesn't have to go through this process if she just wants to stake, but if Alice wants to stake and participate in these DCO projects, she's going to have to go through the KYC process. Why do we do that? Well, we want the projects to know that, as Alex so eloquently explained on the last webinar, that this is not some bot out there that created 1,000 different wallet accounts and is trying to manipulate the voting power, trying to manipulate their allocation of these early rounds. But in reality, it's one person trying to dominate the whole thing. What we want is we want people to know, we want our projects to know that every single backer in our platform is an individual person who's promoting the project, who's backing the project, and that it's real. So there's a KYC process. Once Alice buys the Daisy token, stakes the Daisy token, and KYCs, she can now participate in any of the projects that come through the platform. And in the big projects, Alice will have guaranteed participation in the first round of every single project. So she will be able to participate in the lowest price point of every single DCO project that comes into the platform. Additionally, by staking the Daisy token, Alice is going to earn rewards. She's going to earn actual yields, actual profits by staking the Daisy token, and Alice gets to participate in the governance of the platform as well as a member, as a staking member of the community. And Alex, I'll throw it back to you to talk more about those staking rewards.
All right. So let's scope in on staking. It's quite simple, but this is how it's done. First, Alice stakes Daisy. So as Jeremy mentioned, you may get Daisy in a variety of ways, then you stake it. After that, you would be eligible to earn Daisy rewards and get token rewards from high raise projects in their tokens. Now, more than that, we want Alice to get more for bringing more, meaning that if Alice stakes a higher than ordinary amount, she would get additional yield booster rewards, like she'll get a percentage that would allow her to get more Daisy tokens. If she would stake for a longer time period, as a big thank you for Alice for keeping our Daisy tokens stable, we also want to reward her. Now, third one is a referrals. I'll touch upon it in a next slide. By referring new people to join a Daisy platform and asking them to stake, Alice would get a reward as a small share of their stake. And the third one is DCO participation. By being an active participant in a lot of projects that are going to happen on our platform, she would get additional benefits from staking also. Now, how the referral process would look like. Well, say Alice wants to invite her friend Carol and sends her a usual referral link. Now, if Carol joins and stakes some DAISY tokens, both of them would enjoy booster rewards. Carol would enjoy them as a person who actually decided to join a platform, and Alice would have a small part of Carol's share and get a bit more staking yield for introducing a new person. Now, say Alice wants to select a certain DCO. She researches, goes over multiple projects on our platform. We'll make sure that as much information about project is available. So we want each project to have white paper, detailed description, social media links, and so on. How can she do that? In our example, Alice wants to participate in a project called NFT Toys. NFT Toys is a project that's been created by Bob, the entrepreneur, the mastermind behind NFT Toys. Bob wants to simply raise a 10 million USDT by introducing a venture token, meaning that this token must be publicly tradable to his business. Now, what's his business is? First, it's a functioning online business. In our example, we say that this is not a new project that's been just conceptualized and created. Bob's been doing this project for perhaps half a year. He got some success with it. He wants to expand this project. He wants to make it publicly available, not only in his region, but perhaps on other markets. This project just simply sells NFT toys. You buy an NFT and you get the actual good for it via email. Now, he wants to grow, meaning that he wants to have perhaps multiple stores, have it completely available in any parts of the world. And he wants to introduce people and their investments to grow this project. He wants to jump much higher than his usual, perhaps 100K market capital. Now, third one is he deems DAISY platform as a key to attracting new customers. He knows that DAISY platform is a community of people that are interested in projects like NFT Toys, right? So he thinks that it would be a great way to introduce long-term supporters and buyers of his NFT toys. Yeah, now let's talk about DCO creation process. I think I'll hand it to Jeremy this time.
Absolutely. So and again, we're using NFT Toys as an example, but guys, one of the most powerful differentials, one of the things that's going to separate the DAISY platform from anything that we've seen out there in the marketplace up until now is we come from a traditional high-level business background. Listen, this is proven just in our first project that we launched, an AI-driven company that's going public on the stock exchange that's already valued at $1 billion and beyond. We're looking for and we're attracting those multi-billion-dollar projects in 95% of the DCOs that participate with us. We're talking about projects that are disrupting industries, projects that are solving real problems in the marketplace. I can tell you this, we're under NDA, so I'm limited as to what we can say, but just the initial projects, the initial 4 projects that we're launching on the DCO platform will be, and I've looked at all of the IDO platforms and different things out there, and most of them are launching very small projects. The first 4 projects that we're launching will be among the biggest projects ever launched in this space. And they're backed by some of the biggest players, financial funds, public companies, et cetera, in the entire industry, in the entire fintech and financial world. So the Daisy platform is playing with the big boys, if you will. So we're using Bob and his toys as an example. But I want you to understand that we're talking about multi-billion-dollar valuation projects that are disrupting industries. And that's the reason they want to participate with the Daisy community, because they understand that we are operating at that higher level. We're looking for equity for our members. We're looking for profits for our members. We're looking for income opportunities for our members. And we don't just want a small, short-lived project. We want major projects inside of our platform, and we've already started to line those up. So Bob wants to bring his DCO to the Daisy platform. So what is Bob going to do? He's going to submit the business plan. He's going to submit the white paper. He's going to submit his documents. He's going to submit his legal paperwork to the platform. And we have a team that will vet out. We will vet out the legal process, and we will vet out the business dynamics. Do they have a real business model? We'll look at the technical side of the project. Is the infrastructure there? Is the technology team there? Have they built successful platforms before? Do they have an architecture that is technologically sound? And we're going to look at these elements and then approve, say, okay, this is a good project. This is a brilliant project. And we will put our stamp of approval on it, right? Once we put our stamp of approval on it with our research team, then the community will vote. So by the time a project makes it to the community vote, here's what you can trust. The business plan is rock solid. The technical scope is rock solid. And the legal structure is rock solid. And then the community has an opportunity to vote and say, we love this project. We want it to be a part of the platform. So that's the process.
By the way, we focus on how we filter the suspicious guys. Actually, this is not the end of the process, because we would tell you a bit later how we make sure that these guys don't run off with all of the raised money. Now, after the approval, the NF Toys project would be available on a platform, which would allow Bob to configure how he wants his DCO to play out. There are two key DCO types that we would like to introduce. The high raise. High raise is actually a main focus on our platform. High raise project, it starts with exclusive round one. This means that only Daisy staker would be able to participate in this exclusive round. This round would include token purchase discounts. This would include various token rewards, Daisy rewards, and so on. Second, high raise project is for sure a high margin project, meaning that if, say, project wants to raise 100 million, we cannot say like, hey guys, just buy and get not a lot from it. The higher the raise, the greater the incentive is. So you would feel how much impact you get after referring someone or after participating in this project. It's about this effect of taking the whole community and really going beyond the community to get this fund raised. And this is a way for you to not only get just the project token, but a real good amount of Daisy tokens. So this is a way for you to earn and build your portfolio in real interesting way. Now, since it's a high raise project, this may be a long going project, meaning that this is not a to our window to just bring a token and we close the sale and nothing is no longer available. We would focus on long high raise projects, long intervals of time. During this duration, it might take weeks, it might take months. It all depends on what project wants, what we want. For example, if it's a functioning business and it's like a gateway to this digitized world, he may run for a really long time and gets a lot of benefits for you guys. And after this exclusive round ends, there would be a next round, an open round that's not exclusive to any of the DAISY members, that would allow to just any DAISY platform participant who just KYC'd to come in and participate. This is our baby. This is our main guy. The second guy is a low raise project. So on this platform, we want to have a platform that is for everybody, right? We want high raise, we want star players, we want low raise, we want you to basically be able to come up with the idea, come in, and if it's a cool idea that everybody votes on, you'll be able to participate as well. What are the key outlines for a low raise project? First, it would have a lottery. Why do we need to have a lottery? Well, it upsets me a bit, right? Because it's kind of the similar thing that's going on other platforms. But if, say, a project raises 100K USDT, that's not a high raise. Meaning that if we would allow everybody on a platform to participate, of course, we would probably complete the race within minutes, not hours. But we want this not to be a race to be a first one, right? We want to introduce a somewhat civilized queue that is calculated based on your previous staking actions, on your performance in the previous projects, perhaps, to get this access. Important thing, and this is what we're adamant about. This is not gonna be some top 100 thingy. We would never have a list of VIP whales that always buy out this project and everybody else gets nothing. This is not what DAISY platform is about. Next. So yeah, I already touched that it's a low margin project. It may run a not a long duration. This is usually perhaps not a functioning business, but a conceptualized idea that needs a raise, or a project that really needs to go live, and just this tiny bit far from making it out there. And it would have no open round, meaning that, well, it's just the bus is full. Right? It's just, yeah, surely we can introduce an open round, but it would be so packed that you would almost not feel anything at this point. Now, well, one of the juiciest part is project reward pool. I want Jeremy to talk in details about this guy.
Yeah, this is, I think, what everyone is really excited about, and that's, you know, what about these staking rewards, and where does it come from? And there's two components to the staking rewards. First of all, one is the front end, the other is the back end. On the front end, every project is going to give a portion of their project tokens to DAISY, to the community, and they're going to send those tokens up front. And that's going to go to the staking community as rewards. And then there's also back-end profits as well. Once the raise is completed, then that project will go and they will have to buy a certain portion. We'll talk about this more later, but they'll have to buy a certain portion of the DAISY token on the open market before they can ever receive the capital that we raise. So on large DCO projects, tokens are rewarded to DAISY stakers. And that will include tokens in the project on the front end, as well as Daisy tokens, and in some instances, USDT on the back end, with additional yield boosters to active project participants. So the more you participate, you can boost those yields into higher returns on the large tokens. And every Daisy staker will receive those yields in those new DCO projects. The more active you are, the higher the yield that you can return. And then, of course, on the small DCO projects, those tokens will be rewarded to the active project participant. So when you have a smaller DCO project and there's only so much to go around, that reward will be focused on the active participants. For example, those that won the lottery and participated in that exclusive lottery round, and they participated in that project, those rewards would be shared with them in the smaller projects.
Man, I'm excited because, you know, it's so comfortable. You stake Daisy and you passively get just different tokens for staking Daisy. Well, thanks for that, I guess. All right, let's touch upon the DCO participation. I really wanted to discuss this part of the system, but Jeremy told me that he loves this slide so much that he wants to personally go over each detail of DCO participation. Jeremy?
I love it. So yeah, so in this situation, go ahead and click through the slide here. So Alice is going to buy the DCO token. So Alice says she wants to participate in the project. She's going to buy the DCO token. And when Alice buys the DCO token, she's going to earn additional DCO yield. So by participating, she gets an increase in the yield that she has. Now we have some additional, and I love this I love this concept because there's additional rewards that you can earn through participation. You can increase your rewards. So here's some of those boosters. For example, purchase amount, right? The more you purchase, the more reward that you can get. So the amount of participation matters. The second participation reward is the vesting period. So let's say let's say someone comes in and says, I'm willing to commit to staking the Daisy token for 90 days. Someone else comes in and says, I'm willing to stake the Daisy token for 12 months. Someone else comes in and says, I don't want to commit to staking anytime. I want it to be 1 day at a time. Well, those that are willing to make a longer commitment, right, which is a higher level of participation, means there's a higher reward there. So the more they own and the longer they stake it, the more participation rewards they get. The third way to increase participation rewards is by referring other stakers. And so this is big. So and we're not talking about referring people to buy the Daisy token in a pre-sale. We're talking about referring people to stake the Daisy token for forever. So in August, when there's no pre-sale, you can still refer someone who buys the Daisy token on the open market. And when that person who you refer stakes the Daisy token through your referral link, they get higher rewards because they came through the referral link, and you get higher rewards for referring them. And then, of course, to be true to our peer-to-peer model, team performance as well. And the platform is being built with calculations internally that will be able to monitor the lineage and the genealogy of referrals, not in any sort of compensation structure, but simply in we know who the influencers are. So for example, if you refer some folks who bring big money, and they refer some folks who bring big money, they refer some folks who bring a whole community of people behind Daisy, and you end up being the influencer that created that growth, that referral growth, you're going to get rewarded for that. So not just for your personal referrals, but as your network, social, I like to call it social capital, as your social capital increases as an influencer, you earn additional rewards as well. So it's very powerful, this participation component. Again, this is unique to the Daisy model. Most platforms, all they want from people and all they're trying to get is their money. Give us your money, and it stops there. What we're saying is we want to build a culture of expansion and grassroots growth, peer-to-peer, social influence, and really building an army behind these projects and rewarding those people that create that growth and that create that participation, whether it's in the Daisy platform or whether it's in the individual projects that are launching on the Daisy platform. You can be rewarded for both.
Beautiful. That's beautiful. I'll quickly run again through the DCO stages. It would all start with your DCO application. You might do the KYC here. You might read the project details here. If it's a lower raise project, again, you would need to get into a lottery. So this is the magical timer, magical playout round where everybody just waits. Now, when it stops, the second much interesting round starts. We call this exclusive round, meaning that during this round, only Daisy stakers would be able to participate in a race. They would get Daisy token rewards for it. They would get performance rewards for it. They would obviously get better prices during this round than, for example, in an open round. After this round ends, we would go towards the open round, which would be available to each and every participant, and each person would be able to invite more people still to get their performance rewards, but at a bit higher price perhaps. And when it all ends, we'll do the unlocks. We'll unlock, the tokens that you've purchased. You would be able to grab the performance reward tokens that you've got, and you would get extra Daisy for being an active participant. I want to also touch in details on what happens when DCO ends. First, as I said, you would get tokens and you would get rewards immediately. So the timer is 0, you get those. Second, project would need to buy on an open market, which is key to a platform success, Daisy tokens, meaning that Daisy tokens become more scarce with each and every project that we introduce. For bringing DCO tokens, project would get a vested raise, meaning that project would not be able to get 100% of a money raised, because even project may be 100% legit. When we introduce those projects to our platform, we are committing to a long term, and we want projects to commit long term with us. And after project brings Daisy required to reward each and every platform participant, a small share of Daisy would be burned, right? And the rewards that you got during your active performance during those project DCO purchase, you would be able to get that. Meaning that unless project brings the Daisy that project owes to our platform, it would not be able to get a funds raised. Now, this is only a start of how we ensure that our platform is stable and is a good ecosystem for a long-term project. So first, as I've said, we immediately unlock parts of the raised USDT. The next unlock, it would depend on the agreed upon terms. We want to make sure that with each new unlock, project is able to hit the KPIs that we have agreed upon. The KPI example may be simple, as well, you'll be able to say unlock 10% of a money raised after 6 months. Or it may be a bit more complicated, and it would be voted on by a government. Say, we agree with the project that the price must be within 10% of the raise. And if we see that, well, project can't just do that. The project's token may have fallen to 0% due to some internal bug, unfortunately. Now, what the hell can we do with that? Quite simple. We can refund, meaning that by doing this periodic unvesting, we also make sure that a good amount of raise stays in our platform, and it's just locked there, right? And if project fails to deliver, we issue a refund, and you would be able to get your USDT back at a purchase price. Well, that's about it, Jeremy.
Awesome. Well, Alex, thank you so much for taking time to go through the details here today. Guys, it is in fact 11 a.m. UTC time, actually 11:01. That means that the open round is now live. And so thank you guys for being here with us today. We will take today's presentation in two parts, as Ilya and Edward, I was reading the chat, suggested. We will have a recording in all languages about this 72-hour open round, and we will have a separate recording with Alex's full presentation today of the DCO platform and the tokenomics. So guys, with that being said, here we go. It's open round time for the next 72 hours. Let's go rock and roll. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and we'll talk to you soon.